What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 8 of our Pokemon Nova walkthrough. In the previous episode, we had to work our way through a little paint puzzle in order to reach the Ultra Beast Naganadel, who we faced and defeated in a battle in order to get another fragment for our leader. We also took on 3 rank battles and ranked up by 3 levels, so it was an absolutely crazy episode. Today we also have a wild one in store for you. We've just chatted to the leader and received our new quest, so we are going to explore a brand new region. As you can see, we haven't unlocked it yet. It's called the Ultra Plant, but we are going to do a whole bunch of Pokemon capturing now off camera. So I'm going to skip ahead and show you guys all that we have unlocked. We can now go to the Ultra Plant and also the next area, which is the Ultra Jungle. So we have caught about 50 Pokemon off camera, and now we're going to begin our quest in a brand new area. I believe the Ultra Beast that we have to face in this area is called Circuitry, the electric type Ultra Beast. And now we're trying to skip all the normal portals and try and find one with some buffs. But it gets a lot more tricky the longer that you travel. Things speed up a lot quicker. We'll have to see if we manage to find one. And yes, it looks like we got some decent buffs in this zone. We're gonna just skip straight to the quest, and then we'll come back and explore the area and catch all the Pokemon that we might need. So let's get going. Let's see if we can get this quest under wraps. It looks like we've reached the point. There's a massive castle here. And we've also found the man in black, which is pretty creepy. So we get to chat to him again. He is Necrozma, of course, and he has entered the castle. So we're going to have to follow after him. And I'm guessing there's going to be some kind of puzzle for us to work through again. I really enjoy the puzzles in this game. They've been really creative and really fun. Necrozma enters the castle, and we get a feeling like we shouldn't enter. It's really creepy and spooky, but then our Poipole kind of forces us to go in after Necrozma. So we go and chat to him again and get a bit more information, and then our puzzle begins. So if you go and interact with the machine, there is a number goal, which is 17, and there's 4 digits. You have to use them in a specific variation in order to reach your goal. And I think you only get maybe 4 or 5 moves in order to reach that number. So the first puzzle was really easy. We had to reach 17, but they do get more and more difficult as you progress. So we unlocked the door, followed Necrozma, chatted to him again, and now we've reached the second puzzle where we have to reach 17 again, but this time we've got 5 digits in order to use it. But we got it pretty easily. Just follow what I do if you do get stuck with these puzzles. The next door unlocks, and again we follow Necrozma through and reach the final puzzle, which is definitely the most tricky. It did take me 2 or 3 attempts to get this right. So here you need to reach the goal of 22. You can only use each number once though. So just follow that specific order and then you will not have any problem. We unlock the final door and finally face Necrozma head on, and Circuitry is here, the Ultra Beast. So I'm not sure who we are actually going to battle, but Necrozma chased away Circuitry and Circuitry left the fragment here. I thought we were going to have to battle Circuitry, but it looks like Necrozma did that for us. But now we're going to have to face Necrozma in order to get that fragment, so this is going to be pretty tough. I'm not sure how strong Necrozma is, but we are ready to battle. We're going to throw everything we can at it. And we start off the battle with our Baxcalibur, which is at level 66. And we pretty much knocked Necrozma out in 2 shots, so that was easy peasy. We are lucky that we've got our Baxcalibur up front and that our attacks landed. It looks like Poipole has set off something in this castle, and it's going absolutely crazy. There's like an earthquake, so we have to run out and escape as quickly as possible. So now we're quickly going to backtrack all the way out and try and get to safety. There are a whole bunch of these Circuitry wires all over the castle trying to block our path, but we are going to try and get out of here as fast as possible. We quickly exit and enter a portal back to town. We are finally safe. As we arrive back in town, Lami and also Faber arrive. They came to check if we are okay. They heard the news that we actually faced Necrozma, so they were really worried that we got injured or hurt. But it looks like everything is fine. We can now heal up our Pokemon, and then we're going to go and chat to the leader in his office. Hopefully he will be impressed that we defeated Necrozma and got another fragment. And then hopefully he will give us another quest. We also can go and take on some rank battles after this, which is going to be super exciting. And we go and chat to the leader, and he's really disappointed because apparently we broke protocol and we risked our lives going after Necrozma. But all is well. I think he is still happy that we defeated Necrozma, and now we can go and take on the next rank battle. From this point, the ranked battles have been getting really difficult. Before that, they were all quite easy, but now we are really struggling, so we're going to use some of these experience candies on our Pokemon to level them up a bit. We have collected a whole bunch through all of the different areas. And as you can see, our Kabuto has finally evolved into Kabutops. We're going to try and get all of our Pokemon to evolve now so that we can take on the rank battles, and hopefully they'll be a little bit easier. So we also used some experience candies on Shelgon, which has now just evolved into Salamence, which is one of my favorite dragon types. So I think our team is definitely going to have a bit of a boost now after these two brand new evolutions in our team. And then finally, we've got Pupitar. So we used the last few experience candies on Pupitar, and that has just evolved into Tyranitar. So I think our team is pretty much way stronger now. We're going to try and take on the next rank leader, whose name is Sophy. She does have a full team of 6 Pokemon, and the first Pokemon she has sent out is Diancie, which is kind of like a legendary mythical. We've got Baxcalibur up front, which just knocked out Diancie in 2 attacks. That Diancie was really problematic for us, so I'm really happy that we got it out the way. But the next Pokemon Sophy has sent out is Hatterene, which is another tricky one. We send out Poipole, who gets quite a bit of damage in, but unfortunately gets knocked out. But next up, we've sent out our brand new Kabutops, which knocked out Hatterene in one go. The next Pokemon we are facing is Whimsicott. We got a strong attack in, but Whimsicott knocked out our Kabutops. We have now sent out our Salamence, who I'm hoping can at least take out 2 Pokemon from our opponent. Sophy swaps in a Sylveon, but our Salamence makes a light work of it. And now she has sent out a Rapidash. All of her Pokemon are around level 48 to 50, so I recommend that your Pokemon be at least at level 50. We knock out Rapidash and Whimsicott gets sent out again. Whimsicott just one-shotted our Salamence, so I wasn't expecting that, but I suppose Fairy-type moves are really strong against Dragon types. Next up, we have sent out our Haunter, the last Pokemon that we need to evolve. Haunter knocks out Whimsicott, and now it looks like the final Pokemon we need to knock out is Mimikyu. We've only got our Tyranitar left, and I'm hoping Tyranitar has what it takes in order to knock out Mimikyu. Our Tyranitar has leveled up outside of our rank range, so there is a risk that it won't follow orders, which is really worrying. So instead of trying our best, we just used a revive on Haunter just to guarantee our safety. We are then going to revive another Pokemon just in case, and luckily that was the right thing to do because Mimikyu knocked itself out and we still had 1 Pokemon left because of that revive, and we have now reached rank 12. So wow, we are really flying through the ranks. I'm hoping we can take on rank 13 in this episode as well. If we can go up 2 ranks every episode, we are going to fly through this walkthrough. So after ranking up, we go and chat to the leader again. I thought the leader would have another major quest for us where we have to face another Ultra Beast for a fragment, but this time he has asked us to visit the eye shop in District 1. I don't think we have visited that shop before, so we will go and check it out and see what kind of things we can get from the shop. We are also going to put Beware in our party because that is needed to complete one of the quests. we did evolve our Pokemon into Beware, and there was one specific person also in District 1 looking for it. So we can go to the iShop and deliver Beware both in the same go. So let's go over to the iShop and see what's in store there for us. We find the person who was looking for Beware and deliver it to them. We get a few cool items like a focus sash and some Pokeballs. As we enter the iShop, we find the Ultra Beast Stack Attacker, but we don't see any people. It looked like Stack Attacker had surrounded the shop owner, whose name is Kaya. So after chatting to her, we find out a bit more information. I think she is the person that the leader told us to come and speak to. So we have a decent chat with her, and we tell her we're looking for a specific type of glasses. It's like a visor. And then she mentions some blindy character, which has this specific type of glasses. And then all of a sudden, this blindy character arrives out of the door, and it's the Necrozma guy. So she was working with Necrozma this whole time, and he was in the city. I wasn't expecting that at all. What a plot twist. But after chatting to them, we're actually going to go and sit down and chat to Necrozma and find out a whole lot more. But before we do that, we're going to call in for backup just in case. So our friend Lami has just arrived. At least there's two of us now. So if anything goes wrong, she's got our back. So we're going to go upstairs and go and sit at the table and actually have a proper chat with Necrozma and find out more about him. He did break free and harm our mother in the past, so we want to try and find out what his plans are or what his intentions are. And it looks like we are actually having just a normal chat. Things aren't getting too risky and things aren't escalating, so that's good. But we will defeat him again if we have to. And now with Lami here as well, he wouldn't stand a chance. So I think he knows that and he doesn't want to risk anything. The more we chat to Necrozma, the more we realize that he isn't all that bad. He isn't this ultra villain. We're actually starting to slowly warm up to him. So I'm not sure what this is going to have in store for us, what the storyline is going to be, and how things are going to unfold. But we're going to go and try and take on the next rank champion. Hopefully we can earn another rank level in today's video. I am pretty worried because the last rank battle we had in this video was really tough. I think I lost 3 times and then the 4th time we actually won. So I'm guessing things are just going to get way more difficult. And I think some of our Pokemon are just not strong enough. We're going to have to upgrade some of their stats soon because their levels are high enough, but we also need to adjust some of their moves, I think. We haven't really gone through moves, we haven't adjusted any of our stats, and we haven't really gone through all the hold items that we've collected. We've just kind of used our Pokemon as is. So we are going to have to upgrade them soon. I think in one of these episodes, we're going to look at all of that. We're going to upgrade their stats. We're going to give them better hold items and better moves. And then hopefully they'll perform a lot better. And we still need to try and evolve our Haunter into Gengar, which again will give us a little boost. This rank champion's name is Pleuro, and the first Pokemon he had was a Ferrothorn, and now he has sent out a Revavroom. So it looks like he might be a Steel type of specialist. We'll just have to see what his next Pokemon is. And this Revavroom is a complete nightmare, but luckily our Baxcalibur finally knocked it out. And now Pleuro has sent out a Goodra, which is a Steel and Dragon type if I'm not mistaken. Our Baxcalibur gets KO'd, but we still have 4 Pokemon remaining, so we send out our Poipole to finish off Goodra. The next Pokemon that Pleuro sends out is Genesect, which again is a Bug Steel type if I'm not mistaken. So it looks like Pleuro definitely likes the Steel types, but he does have a lot of Dual types as well. Our Poipole luckily knocked out Genesect with only 7 HP remaining. And now Pleuro has sent out a Klinklang, which is at level 51. It knocks out our Poipole and we send out Tyranitar next. We try and hit it with an Earthquake, and luckily it does hit and KO it. We did take a fair amount of damage though. And now the final Pokemon that we've got to knock out is a level 53 Aggron. Our Tyranitar gets knocked out, but we still have 2 Pokemon remaining. So next up, we've sent out our Haunter, and we're trying to put Aggron to sleep, but our attacks just did not hit, and Haunter got KO'd pretty easily. But we have still got our Kabutops left, and our Liquidation attack is really effective. However, I don't want to risk it, so we're going to try and revive another Pokemon in case Liquidation misses. I don't want to get this far in the battle only for our attack to miss and lose and then restart all over again. So we use a revive to bring back Haunter, and then we use a revive to bring back Salamence, which attacks first, knocks out Aggron, and we get the W. We have defeated Pleuro and ranked up to rank 13. So that is amazing news. Pokemon up to level 65 will now obey us, so we are almost there. Our Baxcalibur is almost at level 70, so I think if we rank up once more, then our Pokemon should obey us. So that is going to make things a bit easier as well. I think our Baxcalibur and our Tyranitar are just under level 70, so they are both ignoring our orders. If we can rank up 1 or 2 more levels, at least they will obey us. We come and chat to the leader, and he gives us the next side quest, which is in the next area, but this time he tells us that he's joining us. So maybe he's worried that we're going to break the rules again, or maybe he is worried that we won't be able to complete the quest on our own. But I'm not complaining. The more help, the better. We've also unlocked a whole bunch of new quests. So off camera, we're going to go and find all of those people and activate those quests. It is going to take a bit of time, so I'm not going to show you every single one, but you guys get the point. We have done this over and over in some episodes. So I'm going to activate the ones that are here in the building for you to see. We just went and activated some in the monitor room as well as in the police department room. So those are 3 quests that we have activated. There are still some more around town that we have to do. Those we're going to do off camera, and then we will begin the next quest in the next episode. We'll try and help the leader to get another fragment. We'll try and complete as many quests as possible, and then hopefully we'll also get to take on another rank battle or 2. I'm really excited. I think we are getting closer to the end of the game, especially with the speed that we are playing. We are really flying through things at the moment. But that's all it's going to be. Thanks for watching.